anyone else stuck here between I am so young and I'm almost 40?
Women in their 40s is the most unhappiest age group out there.
People are like, Brittany, you're gonna hit the wall. You're going to be ugly.
But I had someone who could just hold me right now.
Above 150.
Fishing for a husband at church.
Universe, please bring me this person.
Right away, darling. Here they are.
Says yes to anything I ask for.
Meeting a good man is easier than you think.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
He help you recognize when a woman had hit the wall. You know when a woman had hit the wall? When you see them crying on any social media outlet.
Yeah, that's true. Crying on social media outlets, saying, like the last woman said, where are the men? We don't know. Maybe they're at home, staying away from you.
I just got through having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were discussing what do we miss most about being in a committed relationship.
Look, I may not have a man, but I do have a cat that is completely obsessed with me and wants to be by my side every single minute of every single day. And that's a pretty fair trade, if you ask me.
I don't think that's a fair trade. That cat wants the free food, the water, and a place of shelter. If you passed along today and that cat had nothing to eat, it just might eat you. You'd be sad to see that cat eating you, right?
People are like, Brittany, you're gonna hit the wall. You're going to be ugly. And it's like, joke's on you. I already was ugly growing up, so I already know what it's like to be ugly and undesirable.
You already know what it's like to be ugly and undesirable and you're burping? And I bet she's looking for a man.
Ladies, if you are single and you are insecure about your age, you feel like men will not want to date you because you're older, here's the deal. Do men like younger women? Yes, of course they do. Studies support this. You can ask any dude yourself. As a matchmaker, I can confirm this. But
There's no but. Men want younger women. And what a lot of women do is they think they can hit 30, sometimes 40, sometimes even 50, and then get a man and wrap him up. And he's going to be satisfied with that. Not the case. Why is that? A man would rather have a younger woman, even if he has to travel to distant lands to find one.
Rather have us or this BMW M4 competition?
You guys have the key? It's locked.
You don't want us?
Why the would I want you? You see this thing?
Yeah, we see this thing. Men are making a smart choice. You see that car? I would choose that car over y'all. Well, I'm married, but still, I would choose that car. Why would a man take you, not like he's going to be married to you for the rest of his life, take you and possibly be broken up within a year because you changed your mind? You didn't like something he said, or you overthought something. Men aren't dealing with it.
Is anyone else stuck here between I am so young and damn, I'm almost 40?
I'm not going to thank my husband for putting a new trash bag into the trash can. I'm not going to thank him for putting his clothes in the hamper. I'm not going to thank him for unloading the dishwasher. I'm not going to thank him for changing a diaper. I'm not going to thank him for cleaning a toilet. I'm not going to thank him for making the bed.
You're wanting a guy to pay all your bills. What do you feel like you are bringing into the relationship if he's doing all of that? Because that's a lot of bills.
My pretty self.
That's what I bring.
Their pretty self. And they think it's enough. And how could it be? When you're wearing a pound of makeup right now, you are. Now, if you were an 8 without makeup, I'd be like, oh yeah, you got it. You can bring your pretty. Actually, still not even. Why is that? Because there's other women that are pretty that are bringing so much more. Yes, A guy could find a woman that's an 8 easily, bringing a lot more. There are some regular women left that beat out you ladies any day. What is a man getting from you except for your vagina? Because like a wise man once said, if vagina is all you bring in, then vagina is all I want.
My partner canceled our wedding 2 days before it was supposed to happen, and I'm in a complete state of shock, hurt. I feel abandoned. I'm in so much pain. I need support. I need advice.
So in a few seconds, you realize why a lot of women are single. So when you look at yourself, what would you say you need to improve when you're dealing with the opposite gender?
Nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's any flaws. I don't really have any flaws.
They're predicting that 40% of women will be single by the year 2030. Don't come for me because these are scientific studies. As in single, never been married, and never had kids. And honestly, I am not even surprised by this study at all. We have normalized hookup culture, and most people are on dating apps just for an ego boost and not to find actual love.
Most of the time I love being single. I am very comfortable being single, but tonight I hung out with friends and I had a great time, and then I was driving home and I started feeling this like wave of depression and anxiety, and I wasn't really sure what it was related to or where it was stemming from. And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely, and I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me.
Every woman has her day. She hits a certain age and feels lonely. It's really a regular human emotion that women are ignoring. It is. Everybody needs somebody around. Like me every day. I do what I do, but me having my wife there doing it with me, it feels fulfilling. It does. It's not that I need it. Of course, I would survive on my own, but now it's gotten to the point where I feel like I need it. And you women tend to ignore that because you have spurts of it. You have it more than men. This is wild. You have those feelings 10 times more than men. A man, me, myself, I can get along by myself. Have nobody around, but you as woman continuously run guys amok, play games with guys' hearts, and then realize, wait a minute, it's starting to get too late, and it's getting there for you.
Do you ever just look at yourself and be like, oh my God, like I'm getting so ugly? I'm just going through a phase. I'm almost 40 and I'm just adjusting to the way I look, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. You're almost 40. You're starting to become expired. That's what's happening. You're seeing the wrinkles pop up everywhere, and you're like, oh no. Oh no. You shouldn't have waited that long.
It's really interesting to note that, especially within the States, but just in general, the research actually has depicted that women in their 40s is the most unhappiest age group out there. Think about that. The unhappiest age group in all of the world, predominantly we're talking about the States right now, is women in their 40s. That's 1 in 4 Americans, which is crazy. That's 25% of the population are women in their 40s.
So 25% of the population is unhappy women in their 40s. But you'll see tons of articles preaching women are the happiest when they're single, right? It's all lies. That's all meant to keep this going. And women fall for it every time.
I know that I look crazy and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet, but this stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to find a boyfriend that I like, that also likes me back, that loves Jesus and doesn't have communication issues.
Feeling is mutual.
Just wondering, where are they?
Listen, you saying you want all that. You want a boyfriend that believes in God and that doesn't have communication issues. How about you start conversating with someone in your church? If you say you believe in God, right? How about you find men there? Start there, work your way around the church, and see if men will take you serious. Because most likely you playing games and doing all of your poop tests, men aren't going for that in church.
Anyone else in their 30s wondering why every person that they meet, it just ends up treating them like, or pretending like they care about you and want to be with you and that they're your person, and that ends up not being the case. Like, I just feel like there's something wrong with me at this point.
Why are so many going through the same things? Why is this happening? Either, see, this is what you're doing, and this is what most of you women are doing. You're throwing it around in your 20s. Then you want commitment in your 30s. That right there throws guys the wrong way. Think about it. Think about a bunch of women just giving it up everywhere. And then now you're trying to settle down. Do you see how confusing that is to a man? Wait a minute. Why would I go stay with you when there's a bunch of other women who are younger who are giving it up? That's why you're going through your problems. It's your fault. Little do you know, it's your fault because you was that woman giving it up in your 20s. You're the bad headaches guys feel that they're forced to deal with. They feel they may be forced to stay in America to deal with. You're those headaches.
Put a finger down if you're 37 years old, you're about to file for bankruptcy, you're starting nursing school in the fall, you work a full-time job, you have 4 kids, you're ready for divorce and to give your husband full custody of the children so that they can all appreciate themselves.
What can I say?
Wow.
As a single 31-year-old, how does it feel to be hit on by guys who just graduated college? I mean, it's nice, but it's also like this literally does nothing for me because you're just too young.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on hitting 31. You still do look young. But look, instead of doing this on TikTok, right? Talking about younger guys hitting on you so you can have some validation points. That's what you're trying to do. You see, I just told you congratulations. That's what you wanted. So instead of doing that, how about you go find a man?
The first time ever since records began, 50.1% of women are childless by 30. So there are more women without children at 30 than there are women with children. The first time ever.
Well, somebody clipped a part of one of my podcasts, I believe it was, where I was talking about what our society does to 19-year-old women, or 18-year-old women, 19-year-old women. We just lie to them all the time. You know, the first lie is, there's nothing more important than your career, more or less by definition. So that's the first lie. The second lie is, there will be nothing more important to you in your life than your career. So that's the second lie. And then the third lie is, there should be nothing more important in your life than your career. So that's the third lie. What I've seen is that as women progress towards their late 20s, there's a psychological transformation. And what happens is that they place less emphasis on their career and way more emphasis, particularly on having a child.
How about that? Those guys that did that aren't man material, are they? So how about you talk about you struggling to find your man? Because that's the real question at hand.
Everyone always says it's gonna be okay, but no one really knows that. That's just what you say. I just feel like it's a little bit unfair. I'm so overweighting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? What did I do wrong? The thing is, I don't even want to be getting married or having kids right now, but I'm just starting to get nervous. What is wrong with me? I don't know why it's so easy for some people. I just feel like I'm never gonna find the person, if I even have a person. And I don't want to sit around swiping on dating apps and going on these first dates where you just sit down and you're like, let's see if we like each other. It just feels so forced. I don't want to be alone forever. I feel like we're playing musical chairs, and if I don't spend time on it right now, then I'm going to be the last one standing up when everyone sits down and everyone's going to get married and start having kids, and then I'm just going to be like the last single person and no one is going to have time for me.
Look at the crocodile tears, right? 'Cause now she's just explained all of that. You're crying. Where did you find the energy to explain everything you just explained? And also at the same time, you didn't tell us your requirements. What's your requirements for, man? Once we hear your requirements, that's when we see why you don't have one.
What's the worst thing you've ever done? He's definitely got some secrets about him. You've definitely sucked dick in an alleyway.
Currently sleeping with 2 lads in the same friendship group, and they don't know about each other.
Until now! Hello, TikTok! Tag the guys down below. Just keep it under the covers, quite literally.
Thomas has had a threesome with his parents in the house.
Was it with your parents?
Yeah, I love TikTok for that reason. I love it. I love it. The last video I showed the same thing. Women get on and expose themselves. And these guys that do these videos have millions and millions of followers that are watching them. So a lot of times, guys are awakened through TikTok. Guys are awakened by finding out the girlfriend. You see how young that guy was? Guys are his age finding out, wow, my girl had sex with me and Billy? Yeah, she did. Because she's for the streets.
Guys, I just wanted to clear the air. A lot of you think I'm like 45. Yay me, but I'm actually 24. Yeah. So, these wrinkles, those are called natural expressions.
I don't care what you guys say, this is a subtle sign that he is an asshole and that you should immediately run. This one's petty, but I swear it's true. If you send him a photo of you where you're like looking nice and a nice photo for him, and you send it over and he responds with only emojis, no words, or even worse, if no emojis, no words, and he just likes it or loves it, puts a heart on it, that is a sure sign he's a low effort man, doesn't deserve you. Huh? I don't care. I believe it. I stand by this. Every single guy that has done this to me has turned out to be an asshole and not worth my time.
Yeah, so a guy. What happens if a guy is a busy person and he doesn't have all day to spend time congratulating and welcoming you? What if a guy is not a simp? That sounds like something simps do. Just sit around all day. Oh, baby, that was so hot. Oh, nice. Oh, I just had an orgasm. Is that what you want guys to do? I just had an orgasm. Oh my. No, you ain't that hot. I just had an orgasm. Oh my God, baby. I gotta see you right now. I can't wait to see you. Men aren't sitting around like that all day. And men ain't got time for it.
If you ever feel like your standards might be too high and that you could possibly be single forever, I'm going to give you a little bit of hope. So let's go through my list and I'm going to tell you why you should feel very hopeful, okay? Because mine's a little ridiculous. So, somebody that wants to lead, for one, okay? I need a strong, masculine role. Deals with finances. So I do like to make money. I think it's fun, but I don't want to feel pressured. I don't want our life to depend on me making money. So I want someone that will make the main money. You know what I'm saying? And then deal with the bills and the taxes and stuff because I don't want to do that. Number 3, I think that goes without saying. A lot of people don't know how to do that. IQ above 150. Yes, I actually mean that. Someone that obviously reads a lot. No wandering eye. Finds corn to be barbaric and gross. Not interested in party life. I know I'm so boring. Goes to bed early. That's fine. That can be negotiated. Helps clean and take care of the house. And that doesn't mean 50-50, you know what I'm saying? But it's just don't be lazy and gross and inconsiderate. Eats whole foods only and lifts weights. Deeply spiritual. Says yes to anything I ask for. Delusional.
She's saying this, and this woman is right at the wall. She's smacking the wall over the head. No wandering eye. A guy, sometimes just being a man, his eyes will wander, or saying yes to anything I ask for. Goes to bed early, helps clean and take care of the house. So he's supposed to be Miss Doubtfire? Do you want a man or do you want your son? These women want to be living and making love to their son.
Brother, if you're wondering where to meet a man, where to meet a good man, a high value man, already approaching meeting men the wrong way. Because to meet a good man, all you have to do is leave your house, look good, truly believe that you can attract your dream man, a king, you can actually attract a good guy.
So you should leave your house and look good. I've seen women do it as an example. They leave the house looking good a whole week and get no man still. So that's your advice you're giving. Let me hear more.
Believe that they're out there. Step out of the routine of your life and actually start living life to the fullest. Have a positive energy that actually believes and expects good things to happen to you. And next thing you know, they're just going to appear. They're just going to be all around you in your everyday life. At the gym, at the grocery store, on the street. The more you live life to the fullest, the more they're just going to flock to you. And then you're going to be asking questions like, where did they come from? How did they find me? And they're going to say things like, oh, it was your energy. It was your aura. It was your smile. And there you go.
Just doing it for the money.
Brooke, where do you even find the perfect guy in this day and age? I'll tell you where. At the right vibration. It's not Hinge, it's not Bumble, it's not out in person, it's not the beach, it's not a romantic meet cute at the grocery store. It's at the right vibration. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, but this is how it works. You say, universe, please bring me this person. And the universe says, right away, darling, here they are. And how long it takes you to meet them is directly correlated to the resistance you're putting out into the universe and your vibrational frequency. Sweet delusion. So if you're at a vibration 2 and you're like, give me my dream person, and they're like, yep, bet, and your dream person's at a level 10 or 12 of vibration, you have to get to a level 10 or 12 of vibration. And they'll be right there. I met my abuser online dating and I met my soulmate online dating. The only thing that was different was me.
You said you gotta be at the right vibration. Oh man, that was funny. And women are supposed to listen to these women. Hold up, another one.
Are you ready to date, but you're wondering where the heck are all the good men? Well, let me tell you, meeting a good man is easier than you think. If you are on online dating, one thing that I'll suggest is to increase the age range of the men that you're interested in. If you want a man who's ready for commitment, try a man who's a little bit older. Now, if you just feel like online dating is not the space for you and you'd rather meet someone in person, the key to meeting men in person is to get out and be available in person. Yes, that's right. You are not going to meet a man in the comfort of your own home. If you do not want to utilize online dating, you must go out and be social. And the best way to meet a man...
All right, now you're right with the age, but the thing with online dating, you have to tell women, that was good. I'm on your side a little bit, but you have to tell women, stop being extra picky when they're online dating. Look for a man and really look for him. That's the thing that's missing. But that she's decent.
And in real life is to open up your energy. Let men know that you are available for conversation by making eye contact and smiling. Making eye contact and smiling at a man signals that you are happy and friendly and available and approachable. If you see a man who piques your interest, start a conversation with him. Asking a simple question is a great way to start a conversation. Is every conversation that you have going to lead somewhere? No. However, every single time that you smile, make eye contact, and start a conversation, you are practicing opening up your energy and making yourself available. The key to dating and finding a good man is to be open to dating.
Her advice was halfway decent. She gave some good advice. She's pretty much saying, smile. Women do need to smile to show a man that you're not angry or upset with him or going to press rape charges on him for smiling at you and waving at you. That would let a guy know that. But yes, doing that. Also, starting conversation. She said the right thing right there. She's decent. I'll okay that.
Where exactly do you go to find good single men?
Honestly, it's so simple, but it's probably going to shock you. Imagine you are in a relationship with a man and it's a Saturday. You're going out with your girls, he's going out with his buddies. Where would you want him to be? Would you want him to be out hiking, maybe playing the guitar? Then that's where you need to go. Go outside, go hiking, find someone who plays a guitar. But if you're going to a club and that's not the kind of guy you want, then you're in the wrong place. You've got to go where your guy is. You got this.
You see, another one was way off. I don't think a woman would want to go find a guy hiking. I think women are a little bit scared of that. Like, find a guy, I'm running hiking. Oh, hey, come here, baby. That's how women think, right? But no, women aren't trying to do that.
If you're in university and you can't find any guy who doesn't suck, maybe go to church. That might be a way to do it. People with Christian values are pretty solid people. Probably a controversial thing to say. Go fishing for a husband at church. And I think it's also easier when you get a bit older to differentiate between who actually is smart and has it together and who doesn't. I had a very difficult time when I was in my early 20s figuring out who was smart and who wasn't smart.
That was a little bit solid advice. But yeah, go to church. The other woman too with putting yourself out there. That was okay. But more women need to look at these women. Like a woman like her, decent. The first one was a little better, but yeah, women got to figure it out. If they're not, makes no sense to be dating, especially at an older age. You need to find your man. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to click that notification bell and see you later. Always remember, it's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like this.
That need to be said again and again with fierce conviction.
Over 27, unmarried, female. What do you call this lady? In China, if women who remain unmarried in their late 20s and 30s, we call them 剩女, which means leftover women.